Morning, everybody. It's Sunday, May 23rd, and grandson Mo sitting up there on that rock. It's with me again today. Today it's going to be not just a hike, it's going to be an adventure, because I guess I'm going to title this video Bushwhacking Back in Time. I'm going to go back to where it all started. Won't say hiking career because I don't get paid to hike, but where my hiking life actually began. First mile or so we're going to be on an actual trail, and then from there on out we're going to be bushwhacking. So I'll bring you back when we get to the bushwhacking part. Okay folks, I told you I'd bring you back when we got to the bushwhacking part. This trail right here is straight mountain trail because we're on straight mountain. It goes down. We've come a little over a mile. You got a little over a mile to go. It bottoms out down at the Bear Tree Lake and Bear Tree Campground. But Mo and I are going to start right here, and we're going to head out through here, total bushwhack, because like I said, I know I've told you on numerous videos that I grew up at the foot of White Top. That is true, because you could go about 150-200 yards up Route 58 from where I lived, and Route 58 would start turning uphill, which basically was the base of White Top. But more literally, I grew up at the foot of this mountain, straight mountain. And what I'm going to try to do today is go out through here and try to work my way down to where our old property was. Now, mind you, I have not, from this point out through here, I don't know why I waited so long, but I have not been where we're getting ready to go since November of 1976. So that's what, 44 and a half years? So I don't know how this is going to work out, but come along with us and maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, we've only come a little over half a mile on the bushwhack, but one thing I do remember from all the years ago are all these rocks. And somebody's been through here and put up a nice little rock cairn. I thought I'd better start videoing some, because I doubt there's going to be any views on this hike at all. And we're not making very good time, having to lift our legs so many times over deadfalls. Watch yourself, Mo. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this for years. I don't know why I kept putting it off, but I only estimate, like I say, it's been 44 and a half years since I've been through here. So what better person to bring than my grandson? I've already been telling him stories about back in those younger days when I was traipsing around these mountains. Basically this mountain, I didn't even know official trails existed for quite some time later. I used to come from my house up to the top here, and I'd go down through the valley where the campground is, and I'd go back up Gross's Mountain, which all that is back over that way, and I would go let's hang on here a second, see how we're going to negotiate this. Go over to the old Feather Camp Fire Tower, which no longer stands there, but I thought this would be a fun little hike for today. I was just telling Mo I might not be able to how I used to tail my way back. I'd go out so far and there was a little like smaller peak down below. And I always knew to cut down from the top, go up on that and come down. I'd literally come out on her property. But with the leaves on the trees, I may not be able to look down and see that thing. So I might have to, I told him I might have to come back, or we might have to come back in the fall when the leaves are off, where you can look down and see. Might get lucky. Either way, we're going to have an adventure. So anything interesting other than this here comes up, I'll bring you back. Okay, everybody. Now we're actually getting down to actual bushes to whack through. You coming, Mo?
Yeah.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Well, I hope we at least see a bear, a bobcat, or a coyote or something to break the monotony. Well, out here in the middle of nowhere on top of this ridge, look, Mo's up there. There's a nice and neat deer stand. My God, though. They either had to lug it up one side or the other, or where we came, and that was a lot. I didn't film a lot of the rough spots. That would have been quite a trip up through here, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
For that. But so I have no idea how long it's been there. Okay, Mo, look at the camera. At least had something to video. Let's go down there and investigate that. Looks like a road. I don't remember a road coming up through here. Yeah, I think I picked the wrong time of year to try to go back into the past. The leaves were off the trees. I could probably look down and find that other little sub peak, I always called it. Yeah, here is a road. This has been built since '76. For what purpose, I don't know if they were logging up in here or not, but I certainly don't remember this. But I had a theory that there had to be a road or something for them to drag all that metal up for that deer stand, because ain't no way they could have went the way we just traveled, because I didn't film a lot of it because it's just too thick. But let's follow it up here to the top, Mo, and see what happens. Hey, there's a good bungee cord. I believe that'll be mine now. Yeah, I definitely do not remember this. I mean, I know it's been almost 45 years ago, but this road wasn't here then. I think I see another structure out here, grandson. Another deer stand, maybe? Yeah, this road wasn't here then. Definitely wasn't. Some old tin or something down there too. See it?
Yeah.
I do remember a tree house that a buddy of mine, his uncle's it built up here somewhere, but I know that ain't gonna still be standing. That would have rotted a long time ago. Hey, look at this. Well, if y'all are still with me and not too bored, looks like we've come up on a 2-story deer blind. Look at that. Never seen one like that before. What do you think of that, Mo? Huh. Look at that, part of an old arrow. What have they got running up there? People always leave their trash though, don't they? What's that fence? Don't get... Well, don't say no trespassing. Let's go up here and investigate. Well, Mo and me opted to come down the that road and come across another deer hut, bear hut, whatever. The door was unlocked. There's no trespassing signs. We didn't bother anything, but they got a propane heater in there and a desk chair and a little cot. So filming this with the Canon. My GoPro froze up. It's been an interesting hike. Anyway, this is a steep road. As I said earlier, no, it wasn't here 45 years ago, because as a youngster I would have definitely you know, investigated it and hiked it to see where it went. So I got a feeling we may come out close to where I grew up. So might not be a total loss after all. Well, believe it or not, we've done it. We've come back out up in this little holler, as they call it, or hollow, where I grew up. Our house burnt down when I was 16 years old. That was in November of '76. But the house I grew up in sat right there where that brown house is. And my dad owned all this, and back up there in that field, back up behind there, that was where I was trying to come out. But after 45 years to come out here, hey, actually it's the first time I've been back up in here since we moved out. So that is wild. So we're gonna go down here a little ways to Highway 58, and we're just gonna take it back out to where we're parked. That'll be about 3 more miles. Now that building down there, I don't know what it is now. It's probably a house, but it was a country store when I was a kid. My dad owned it. And yeah, our house sat right here. My great aunt lived right there in a house trailer. And it's so wild. 44.5 years to get back up here. We had cattle, so all this was fenced in right here and up across over in there. Of course, those trees weren't nothing like that. That was pretty much clear when I was a kid. Oh, I didn't know there was a house up there. Look, Mo.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Well, mission accomplished. Now you can see where your old granddaddy grew up. Seems so strange. Well, everybody, this was a nice little adventure Mo and I went on. I mean, what's the odds after 44 and a half years? Go back on my old stomping grounds where it all began and actually come out at the spot where I grew up. Did you have a good time, Mo?
Yeah.
Well, folks, we are beat. Bushwhacking takes it out of you, especially when you're old like me. Well, there's another one in the books, and until next time.